Hello, this is G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology. Last time, well, we got a general idea of where the artifact was in this possible history, but, well, there's a whole bunch of other objects or coal that we don't know which one's which, or which one is the artifact. Whatever shall we do? Well, we need to find someone who, well, knows about coal, and, well, what better place to look for that than at a mine that's about to shut down anyway, permanently. Yeah, we never come back here, other than, like, these possible histories or anything like that. Kind of strange, they only use it the one time, and that's it, really. But alright.
Excuse me. Do you know how to tell the difference between Alma coal and other rocks?
Yes.
Oh, well, good.
Would you mind teaching me?
Oh, well, yes, of course.
I'll do whatever it takes.
All right.
Oh, hey, all right. Oh, kind of like speed running, huh? Well, you can...
No, I can't think about it. I have to feel.
You can detect the mana, can't you? You've got mana sight. How can other people detect it, though? I mean, maybe.
I can sense the mana now. This should let me pick the artifact out of that box of coal.
Yeah, I'm surprised this guy has the ability to do that, but I guess you work with coal long enough.
Much appreciated. You were a great help.
Yeah, I guess you get a talent for it or something. Sorry if my money and experience are very slightly off here because I accidentally overwrote my save file. So, yeah, I had to redo everything that I did last time, but I still only got the 10 holy waters there, so my inventory is identical. It's just, you know, from variations and RNG and the boss fight that I had to redo and all that. Yeah, some things may be a little different.
Welcome.
But how are we gonna find an artifact amid all this coal?
Nuts.
Leave it to me. I can handle it.
If only we had an item that would let me travel back in time and learn how to become a miner. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but okay. So are you just gonna pick through all of this guy's coal?
All right. This is it. Excuse me. I'll take this one.
This very specific one.
Here, this should cover it.
Come again.
Where did you get money?
Looks like the prism's reacting. This is definitely our artifact.
Hey! Red coal? How does it even work?
Wow, you can do anything. Color me impressed, Stocke.
Well, you can time travel when and wherever you want. It makes it pretty easy.
I'm just as surprised as you are. Believe me.
Okay, let's head to the ship.
I didn't know there was such a thing as a coal artisan, but okay. By the way, also since last time, I've rearranged my equipment as listed in the video description, except for, well, the reward we're going to get out of this.
And we're back. I'm so glad we managed to dig that one up.
As am I. Oh, here, before I forget.
Thanks, Stocke. You deserve a trophy for Best Artifact Hunter.
Oh, thanks. But I'm the only artifact hunter. I mean, I guess you're kind of around, but yeah, we get the agent's badge. And I want to give that one to Rosch because, well, it boosts your speed a little bit, and, let's see, yeah, it also boosts your MP a little, so that can be pretty useful. So let's do that. We're all set and ready to go. Alright, so that's all of the possible histories that we can do at the moment. So, well, let's continue on with the plot back in alternate history here. and see what we can do to defend Celestia against an imminent invasion, I guess. Or another invasion, or whatever's going on. Bad news? We've had bad news this whole game! What's going on?
Selvon, Diaz, what brings you here?
We're screwed!
We come to beg a favor of your majesty. This will be my first and final request.
Go on. What is it?
I humbly beseech you to save Granorg.
How do we do that?
We have lost the battle in the Grand Plain, and the Alistel army draws near. If they continue, Granorg will be razed.
Yeah, they might actually burn your whole city to the ground!
We desire, above all else, to save at least the citizenry from the army's wrath.
I bear no love for the churls. But if this request comes from you two, I shall entertain it. But I am neither strategist nor warrior. How would you have me save this kingdom?
Well, you're the one in charge!
Your wit is ever so lacking.
Excuse me?
Now.
Now what?
What are you doing? Cease this insolence!
You insolent fools!
Stop, I say! Unhand me at once! Selvon, what is the meaning of this?
You needn't lift a finger. Countless lives will be saved by your head alone.
Nuts.
Take her away.
I mean,
No!
do I care one way or the other?
No!
And we'll never see her again.
Aim! Fire!
I don't know why those guys are fighting, though. Or preparing. Aren't they just gonna sit behind their barrier?
Lieutenant General Raoul, and all of you as well. I'm so sorry.
For
The
what?
world's in such a mess, and
Hey, anyone would have done the same.
Well, I think Alistel's the only one that's screwed up now.
You still came back to us. There's no need to apologize.
Lieutenant General, thank you.
You needn't thank me. On the contrary, the one we should be thanking is Stocke.
Yeah, for kicking your ass.
Right. Thanks for everything, Stocke.
Thanks for setting me on fire 10 times.
Without you, I never could have faced everyone like this.
You got back on your feet by your own strength.
After I put out the fire.
Nah, if you hadn't gone to such extremes, I'd still be...
Alright, hasn't this gone on long enough?
Yeah, can we get on with it?
Seconded. Stocke believed in Rosch, and Rosch rose to the occasion. Let's just call it even.
You're creeping me out there, At. More than usual.
What's the matter, Lady Ott?
Stocke and Rosch remind me of you and Samra, that's all.
Oh? Who's that?
Samra?
He's one of Elm's friends, and he's a good swordsman, too.
Oh? Well, where is he?
Oh, please. I'd use the word friend lightly.
Are you blushing? Kinda hard to tell with the hair.
But Samra left Celestia.
Oh, where'd he go?
He took Historica and...
What's that?
I believe you've said quite enough, Lady Ott.
Does that have something to do with the White Chronicle?
Let's get to business, humans.
Besides, I thought Historica was a place, not a thing.
Indeed. We should start by reviewing the current situation.
We're screwed!
As you are all aware, Granorg has fallen. Worse still, it was by Alistel's hand.
Well, I thought they kind of surrendered.
So Alistel finally brought the fight to Granorg. I don't want to imagine how many casualties there were.
Actually, there were fewer than we expected.
What do you mean?
Selvon and Diaz made a secret pact with Hugo and surrendered Queen Protea.
But she has no value to them.
Those bastards. They sold out their own queen?
Well, that's kind of why they put her up there, or one of many reasons.
Their alliance was made quite clear by the coded document that Stocke stole.
Not that it matters at this point, making that whole sequence a complete waste of time.
These people were manipulating the war from the beginning for little more than power.
Well, okay, we can time travel, we have all the time we want, but you know what I mean.
Hugo waited as long as possible to invade Granorg, and acted just before anyone grew suspicious.
We got suspicious a chapter before him. 2 chapters almost.
That gave Selvan enough time to minimize the casualties. And as a result, Queen Protea was surrendered and executed just the other day.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're really not gonna see her again then, huh?
Executed? I'd like to say she deserved it.
Well, yeah, that is true.
But nobody deserves to get stabbed in the back by those they trust the most.
I don't think she trusted anyone, really.
Then there's that bastard Hugo, using the war to seize power. That's all kinds of messed up.
But he already had absolute power. I mean, what more does he need?
Indeed, using the whole of Alistel for one man's gain is not something we can forgive. Which brings us to Noah and Hugo. They've moved their base of operations to Granorg.
Oh.
They hope to bring out a full-scale enlightenment to the people there.
Well, Noah was from there originally, they were saying.
Everything went according to plan with Hugo's speech, too. It seems they will launch their offensive against Cygnus and Celestia to fuel their hatred.
Nuts.
How many soldiers will be sent to Cygnus?
According to Vanos's report, about 20,000.
Where did they get that kind of manpower? They sent like 6 of us into a dark mine by ourselves.
The major skirmish will most likely take place in Scala for its strategic advantage. On the other hand, as little as 2,000 troops may be sent to Celestia.
Oh, really?
So one squadron has 20,000, and the other has only 2.
2,000.
I know Scala's important and all, but it kind of feels like they're underestimating us.
I would think Celestia would be more valuable to them.
It is nevertheless to our advantage. Our military is even smaller. But we know our terrain. We should be able to fight sufficiently enough.
Well, we don't need your help.
First, we have to stop the Alistel detachment headed our way. The Patriarch and I will devise an operation to ensure that we do. Are there any questions?
What do you mean?
Reporting!
Oh, didn't we already know that?
So they're moving. It's just as I've predicted thus far.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Well, one way or the other, I suppose.
Granorg may be down, but they are not out.
What do you mean by that?
Have you forgotten about the one in Cygnus?
Who's that?
Indeed.
Regardless, our primary concern must be to bolster our defense and survive here.
I wonder if they were talking about,
We'll be counting on you all.
I won't spoil anything.
You better put in double time to make up for all that moping around, Rosch.
I know.
Don't forget about us, too.
Yeah, we're in this together.
I know I have some flaws, but Stocke, everyone, please stick with me through this.
We're counting on you, Captain Rosch.
Well, I am going to be putting you into the main party now.
Now, let's move out.
How many party members am I going to get? Well, just about all of them, almost. But alright, before going out there, though, let's head on back in here, because we got a new side quest.
Lately, I've been researching ways to make Rosch's gauntlet stronger.
Oh, really?
There are actually many types of core parts. If I use them, I can upgrade his gauntlet.
Oh, are the tools still good?
That should be useful in future battles. But I don't really have a way of finding these other parts.
Oh, well, wouldn't they be back at Alistel? but sure, why not?
You're going to look for them? Thank you, Stocke. I really appreciate it. I've only seen these core parts in books, but the ones I'm looking for are... There's an impale core part, a blast core part, and a haste core part.
Oh, well, I think I got one of those.
Please bring them to me if you find any. If you can find these, they should be a great help.
All right. A little late on that, but, well, we got something going.
Oh, core parts. Now I can strengthen Rosch's gauntlet.
Hey!
Are you ready, Rosch?
Why are you blushing?
Hey, what are you trying to do? I don't like that look in your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. It won't hurt much.
Sonya, calm down. Let's talk this over.
No.
Is there a jackhammer?
You look quite dashing, dear.
Something? What?
I thought I was going to die.
If you find any more parts, you know where to bring them.
Ugh, please, don't find any more parts.
What was that, Rosch?
I just said I'm so relieved. No, I'm so let's go, Stocke. I can't wait to test out all the new powers of my gauntlet.
All one of them. But alright, so let's see. So this is Rosch's side quest to get new skills, just like Marco and Raynie had back there. But you only have 3 core parts to look for because, well, wherever it was. Yeah, we installed the 4th core part, so that's his 4th one. Even though the side quest only has 3 of them, so that's why he only has 3 there. But let's see, with Rosch... Did I equip that thing? Okay, good. Oh, and I got my MP refilled, too. I thought, that I equipped that Ancient's Badge after getting the HP and MP refill, but I guess the cutscene took care of that or something, I don't know.
What are humans?
Meat popsicles?
I'd always heard that humans were evil. But Van Oslees and Lady Ott didn't think that way.
Well, they've been around the block a few times.
They went out into the human world. Just like my best friend.
Oh? Who's that?
His name was Samra. He was a warrior and a village hero. Samra was kind to everyone and loved by all.
Oh.
He was very important to me as well. But one day, he left and never returned.
Oh, where'd he go?
What happened to him?
It was a long time ago. Our village wasn't here, and we didn't have a barrier.
Oh, well, where was it?
Since we Satiros have the power to control mana, Hugo took an interest in us and stormed our lands.
I'm surprised he's not taking this fight more seriously.
Our homes were almost entirely destroyed. Those who survived hid in the forest. It was Samra who decided to do something at this time.
And fight back!
He went to Alistel alone, to make sure this incident would never be repeated.
Well, he did a pretty bad job.
He wanted to create a world where everyone could live together in harmony.
Reminds me of my main LP.
And that was the last time I ever saw him.
Nuts.
Then Samra.
He was probably killed or captured.
I never heard anything about him, though.
But if he was captured, Alistel would have said something.
How long ago was this?
Since we haven't heard anything, he's most likely.
Nuts.
Thank you for listening. I was hoping you might have heard something because you were in the Alistelian army.
Probably before my time, I guess. Can't go back in time with White Chronicle like that.
If you ever hear anything concrete about Samra, please tell me. Thank you for listening.
Well, remember that for later, viewers. Like, way later in the game. But, alright, well, that's everything we can do here. Let's see, as far as my party goes, let's see. Let's bring in Gafka for this one, and Rosch. And I noticed in my walkthrough, I did update the setup, or the equipment setup that I was about to use, but I neglected to update the strategy that I was about to use, so whoops. But, well, I've already updated it now, but it might take a day or two or however long for them to upgrade the walkthrough, or update it, on GameFAQs, that is.
Let's stick to the plan. Find the enemy commander and bring him down. The faster we get this done, the fewer the casualties for Celestia.
Well, there's going to be no casualties.
The Sataros archers will provide defensive cover. We must slay the general to defend Celestia.
But, alright, well, I guess Att is from Celestia, so, I mean, I guess she could be a casualty. Speaking of Att, what was that? Oh, yeah, save over that. Phew, I don't want to save wrong again. But yeah, what was it? Yeah, in the original game, I used Att with her electric traps coming up, but that doesn't work nearly as well in this version of the game. And all these enemies are old ones, so I wouldn't bother fighting any of them. They're pretty weak anyway. Alright, let's do this! Leroy Jenkins! Right up the middle. That was easy. Especially when I can cloak myself. Let's see. Yep, we're all set and ready to go. Well, I haven't even touched you guys!
Looks like he's our mark.
Yet. Hey, how's it going? Well, you guys kind of tried to murder me on multiple occasions.
I don't give a damn about that title. Losing my men and leaving my country made me realize that. I figured out what really matters.
Maybe I'm not really a lion.
My folly. You're the fools. Look at how Hugo has bent you to his whim.
You insolent fools!
If your eyes are there for more than decoration, then take a look around.
Well, it would be kind of hard when he's in that mech there.
Think about it. Ask yourself if this is truly in the best interest of the world.
I don't think they give a damn about the best interest of the world. Or I could break you in half. I must break you. For boss time! This is where the game, well, normally would start getting a bit more difficult, but, well, I have a plan. Okay, first things first, let's get a Might Herb going on Gafka there. And then hopefully you've got your Mana Burst gauge up on Rosch there, so that way he can use Safe Read to hit all of the enemies. Because if you don't do that, then these Clockwork Thunders will explode you, and the Thaw Machine will summon them over and over and over and over again. So yeah, I want to use Safe Read, or however you pronounce that.
Here you go.
I want to use that to kill the little guys.
Too slow.
And it launches them into the air, and it reduces the Thaw Machine's physical defense. Look at that! We almost got him dead as it is! Okay, so... let's see. If I go Air Assault, Chigun Wave, and then another Chigun Wave, that should do, and then all I gotta do is take out the other guys.
Take that!
I just like putting Gafka in the middle because that's pretty much all I ever use him for, really, is Chigun Wave. Or pretty much, that's it. And
Here I come.
I mean, he's really, really good at it. He's a one-trick pony. Well, maybe not a one-trick pony, but he does get some other things useful later on. But for quite a while, Chi-Gun Wave is going to be my bread and butter with Gafka.
Retreat!
They're running away!
Yeah, 5 feet behind us where Alistel is.
You know, I was thinking they'd put up more of a fight.
Well, they didn't.
Goes to show how much they underestimated us.
Uh-huh.
But it was a decisive victory nonetheless.
What are you doing here?
That was a stunning success. Is it safe to say you've made a complete recovery, Rosch?
Oh, yeah, we got his mana burst going and everything.
I don't even want to think about it, Lieutenant General. Our next move is hurting my head already.
What do you mean? We're right on Alistel's doorstep. Let's keep going.
Indeed. It all really comes down to what Cygnus does next.
Well, I don't think they're just gonna roll over and die.
Reporting.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, what's up?
Oh, so he's back.
That aside, their urgency concerns me.
What's the worst that could possibly have happened?
What's the matter?
Sir.
What the? All of them?
Annihilated? How? Yes.
Nuts.
All right.
Let's hurry back.
How could they have pulled that off? You like the new office? Oh, and Heist is there too, huh? What's going on?
Everything is going according to plan. We've provoked a response from Celestia.
They kicked your ass!
Ah, earlier than expected.
Yes, but the situation called for a quick decision, did it not?
It did?
They must have an excellent commander on their side. Would you happen to know who it might be?
Well, how many people have you backstabbed? I mean, it's a pretty long list, I would think.
It's certainly the former Lieutenant General Raoul, the slumbering lion, a formidable foe.
Is everyone of sufficient rank in Alistel called some kind of a lion?
And his executive officer is none other than the young lion of Alistel, ex-Major Rosch.
So what does that make you, the bald lion?
And rounding out the trio, you have former Lieutenant Stocke.
Or maybe Mufasa?
They're all worthy opponents that Celestia is unworthy of having.
Well, maybe you should have thrown out your garbage somewhere else.
You compliment them, yet you have such confidence.
I've already foreseen their next move.
Well, they have over 10 times our numbers in manpower.
It will be a desperate gambit of the powerless as they struggle to survive. But that will only take them so far.
What do you mean?
I just need to show them how futile it is to cling to hope.
Then why didn't you send more people our way?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you've decided to use the power of flux.
What do you mean?
Are the adjustments complete, Fennel?
Is Hugo the one with the Black Chronicle?
Can't you tell from the expression on my face?
You always have the same expression on your face.
It's excellent! A work of beauty, completed without flaw.
Evidently.
There were some minor setbacks, but thanks to Heist, they're under control.
Oh, what did he do?
All that's left is to set a target. Easy enough. I'm glad to hear it. I shall prepare the most opportune moment to introduce this power to the world.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Ah!
So I guess they gave all the countries in this world different colored uniforms just so we could tell the difference between all of them. We might want to change the color of our uniforms, though.
Captain! What is it?
What's the problem? I like the tremors. Whoa! Hugo's behind the Sand Plague. Holy cow. I didn't think they could do it to that many people at once, so. Well, we're still alive.
Yeah.
Nuts. Their whole army? Holy cow. Well, I don't think it was their whole army, but enough.
Yes.
Nuts. Well, you do have the barrier. Well, they already have your attention, or you already have their attention.
This is bad. Morale is at an all-time low.
Can't be worse.
Not that I blame them.
What could have happened to the Cygnus army?
They died.
I can't even begin to imagine.
I don't know what's going on.
Let's go see the Lieutenant General and the others. It's time to start working on a countermeasure.
I don't think anyone else will know how to deal with it.
Good idea.
But, alright. Well, at least the boss fight went smoothly enough for us. Almost kind of reminded me of boss fight in my main LP today. But what can we do about Alistel now? Find out next time on Let's Play Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!